So just a quick demonstration. A lot of times if you want to remove the instrument cluster on a 425, 445, 455, or 415 even for that matter, I'm going to show you kind of a couple different options of what you can do. So in this case we have a 425, the engine's already out. But what you're trying to do to remove this instrument cluster is you need to get into two screws. One is here and one is over there. Now, you could use this rather ubiquitous angle screwdriver and get in there. It will take you a while to actually get in there and turn those screws out, but you can do it that way if you would like. That's a little bit easier than, say, taking the engine out, so you can take the radiator out. So you can take it out that way. But what you have to do is, and I'm going to go ahead, now the radiator's already been out of this machine, I just kind of threw it back in there just for good measure to show how tight everything is. But if you look, everything in the right hand, you can actually get in here and just have to video this at the same time, and you can loosen them that way. So if you want to take those out, I'm going to go ahead and take those screws out, and then I'll show you the best way to finish taking it out. You just take a couple tabs and you got to pull it out and take the wiring out. But that's if you want it. So if you need to replace this panel right here, you can do it with the radiator in. If you're really patient and you use one of those right angle screwdrivers, you get them in most screwdriver kits that you get. I think I've used this one maybe 3 times in about 10 years or more that I've had this particular set of screwdrivers. So yeah, I'll go ahead and actually get the screws out. I'm going to take the radiator out just for simplicity, but keep in mind that the radiator may be in if you're trying to do this without taking everything apart. So here are the 2 screws that came out of these pins right there. So I'm going to go ahead and set those down. Now what you should be able to do is you should just be able to push in on these tabs. And we're going to see if I can do this one-handed. I don't know if I can. But you should be able to just push in on those tabs, and then you can actually just lift it up and out. I don't think I can do this one-handed, but oh yeah, I can. Okay. So then you lift it up and out. Now it's still going to be, you're still going to have the connector back here, so you have to disconnect that. But that's a way to get the instrument cluster out. It's not that hard. It seems really complicated. I know it frustrated me the first time that I tried to start taking instrument panels out, instrument clusters out and everything. But it's actually not that hard to do. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'll just do this off camera, but I'll go ahead and disconnect the wiring harness, and that's how you get the instrument cluster out. Not that hard. 2 screws and then 2 tabs. What the screws do is they actually block the tabs from being pressed in, so you really don't have to take the screws all the way out, but you can if you want.